Shri Sathya Sai Divya Katha, Shri Sathya Sai Divya Katha, Shri Sathya Sai Divya Katha.
Sri Madhusudan Sai speaks on varied topics to the public through his clear and concise discourses, be it Sanatana Dharma or the Upanishads or the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. He also speaks on education, healthcare and nutrition and other varied topics. His discourses inspire everyone to look within and seek answers for every problem through the vision of oneness.
According to it, there are 4 kinds of jivis. The first are roga jivis. They only take, they don't give anything, so they become rogis, that is disease, sick people. If you eat all the food and you do not discard, you will get diseases, you will become sick. Likewise, these people take and take and take but don't give back anything to anyone. They are the lowest of the low, roga jivis. Then there are boga jivis. They take a lot, give a little. Then there are tyaga jivis, who take a little but give away a lot. But then the highest of all are yoga jivis. They don't take anything but they give everything. Most of the people are born roga jivis, bhavaroga. Mostly their lives revolve around themselves, their selfishness, their self-interest, very self-centered people they are. Then there are a few who are bogajivis, who definitely take a lot from the society, but what they return back, what they give is very little. Most of the world is made of these rogajivis and bogajivis only. There are only handfuls of tyagajivis who give more and take very little what they require, not more than that. And 1 in a million perhaps is a yogajivi, who just depends on God, does not take anything from anyone, just depends on God, but all the time he or she spends in the service of others, in giving, in forgiving. The biggest sin that we commit is thinking we are the body. All the sins begin from there. We are the doers. We are the enjoyers. We are the reason why everything exists. I am so and so, such and such. So much of glory, self-aggrandizement. All that comes because of the papa that we are the body. From there, everything's all wrong starts. But the moment you know we are God, God alone exists. We is a mistaken identity that I exist. Actually, God exists as me at this point in time. Once you have the clarity who is the doer, who is the enjoyer, everything, whole attitude towards life changes. Such a people become asammudaha. They are not confused anymore about who they truly are. They know we are divine only, manifest in this form for a particular reason. And if you know that, you are freed from all the sins because you are not the doer anymore. See, God does not talk to everybody. Everybody talks to God in their own way. God does not talk to everybody. Whom does God talk to? Who is dear to God. God has his own preferences and choices. Those who listen to him, those who obey him, those who are following his words, those who practice his teachings, they are dear to God. Such dearness only brings you near to God. That's why I always say, don't try for nearness. Strive for dearness. You'll automatically become near. Because once you become dear to God, you don't have to go to God. God will come to you. Because he wants to be with you. He wants to be around you. He wants to spend time with you. He wants to talk to you. God is like father. A father only gives you money. But on father's birthday, using your own pocket money, you go and buy a gift and give it back to father. Father, I bought you a watch. Oh, father is delighted beyond measure. He's not going to ask you, is it not from the same money that you take from me every month as a pocket money? He is delighted that my son thought about me. Father gave to the son out of love and as a sense of duty for the son. But son thought of father and showed his gratitude. Father is immensely pleased. Like that, God is immensely pleased when we think of God and offer whatever we can with gratitude. Power of speech is a very rare, precious gift given to human beings. All cannot speak. Humans have been given this choice to speak. So whenever you open your mouth and speak, weigh it well in your heart whether this word is worth it or not. Or should we speak at all or should we not speak? If we speak, how should we speak that word? speak truth in a pleasant way. At the same time, don't speak unpleasant truths or pleasant untruths. Just silence. Do not speak anything. Be silent. Because in silence, lot of answers can be found. Speak when it is necessary. Not necessary that you don't speak at all. Nobody is saying don't speak at all. Because we speak something, we don't mean it, but they understand it another way. And that creates all the confusion. Rumi says, between what is spoken and not meant, and what is meant and not spoken, most of the love is lost. We have to learn how to use words correctly, and we cannot use the word, the silence is the best option. So practice silence, which will take you closer to the divine, because God speaks in silence only, the silence of one's heart. And His language is silence. He speaks to us in the silence. That is why silence is silence of the Bhagavan ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Unless we are rooted in that idea of consciousness, divinity, which is beyond the ups and downs, minuses and pluses, positives and negatives, happinesses and sorrows, all the dualities of life, we cannot find peace. We swing from one end to the other. On one day we are happy because we achieved what we wanted. On the other day we are sad because we didn't get what we wanted. And this is how you swing between the positive and negative emotions all life. The balance to know that both of these positive and negative emotions are only at a lower level. Consciousness has no particular emotion, no particular attribute. Beyond your body, beyond your mind, lies this consciousness, which is the presence of divinity within us. But how do we attain happiness? Which is extremely important for every one of us. The journey to that happiness begins from Vidya. Because Vidya, the knowledge that we acquire, must lead us to that happiness. So the sloka is very simple. It says, Vidya dadati vinayam. When you have knowledge, you become humble. That is the first quality that our education system taught. The more you know, the more humble you are. So what happens when you develop humility? Vinayadhyati patratva. Patrata means deservedness, eligibility. Eligibility for what? Patratva dharma apnoti. To be able to make a living, to be able to earn a livelihood, to be able to contribute to the society and add value, that deservedness comes to you only when you are humble. And so, once you are able to earn dhana is not just material wealth, it's also knowledge, it's also influence, it could be power, it could be a position, authority, whatever way. So, are we happy already because we have earned enough wealth and position and power and authority? No, there is one more step left. Dhanat dharmam tata sukham. From that wealth that you acquired by being deserving of acquiring that, because you have been humble, out of your education you learn this first quality of humility. This wealth should be utilized to do dharma, it says, dhanat dharmam. Because only when you do dharma using all your dhana or whatever wealth you have acquired, whether it is knowledge, skills, abilities, resources, that you can attain sukha or happiness.